right, Bobcat fans, we are here, Coach's Corner. This segment sponsored by Roof Masters and Bubba's 33 in Longview, Texas. Today, our guest is Coach Evans, Tyrin Evans. Coach, how are you today, man?
I'm doing pretty great. How are you?
Doing well. You know, we're coming off of the back end. Football's just ended here recently. We're full swing into powerlifting. First question I have is, do you ever get a downtime?
Right now, no.
No?
But straight into powerlifting. I've got done with football, and it's been pretty good so far.
And before we get on the football, because I know my partner's going to have a bunch of questions. We're both fan of the offensive defensive lines. Mm-hmm. But my big question is how'd you get into being a coach? Is it something you always wanted to do? How are we here in this spot today?
Honestly, no. I didn't think about coaching until my second stint in college. I just was trying to find my way once I graduated high school and things like that. And I just started going to work out with at my old high school and start talking to my old coaches and just said, "When you get into coaching, you love being around football all the time. You around the neighborhood, you coach up the little kids and whatnot." And I said, "Well, I tried and see." And then once I went back to A&M Commerce to start my second stint in college, I fell in love with it. I was a student assistant there for about 4 years. I was a part of D-line also there. Learned as much as I could. So I was pretty much like a sponge all my 4 years and just kept falling in love with it and loved it to this day.
So I'm just talking, how do you have 2 stints in college?
Well, the first
I had 4, so I understand.
Well, the first time I was taking classes just to take classes to get my basics out the way,
Gotcha.
I wanted to own my own business, but I messed around, took business law and business math or business finances, and that was a whirlwind, and my head was spinning. So let me go back to work and just work at a factory somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
And I got old real quick, so when I went back to college, I said, I'm going back to become a college boy and get my education because warehouse working for me.
So how did you get into powerlifting, coach? Is that a passion of yours?
Well, I always like trying to be strong as I can for my coaches and things like that, and once I had a little deal where I worked some of the powerlifting meets, and I just started falling in love with it, like just keeping the guys in shape and getting them stronger for the next football seasons and things like that. And I learned from Coach Fred everything he taught me so far, how to become a better powerlifting coach, and learned from Branson, who's one of our juniors who's powerlifting right now. He's doing a great job, and he's been one of my players' coaches. I like to call kids like that, really smart and really technical in their craft, and who's been teaching me and just kept me involved and me learning more as I can.
So I know we had a meet a week ago.
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna tell you, I was very impressed. I was talking to Coach Farrell. He expected 250 kids. Mm-hmm. We ended up with over 350. Is that correct?
Yeah, over 300.
That's really impressive.
Yes, sir.
On your part.
Yes,
I was really proud of that. And I'm glad you worked Coach Farrell the way you did. That made me feel pretty good too.
That's why I love being here at Hallsville. A lot of the coaches like Coach Farrell and Coach Strickland do a good job of helping us young coaches like stay on track, and we're not like right now. I'm really not sure about powerlifting, how to set up a powerlifting meet because I've never done it before. Every time I had a question for him, he answered it, showed me how to do it, and so I'm very grateful for that. And just me not knowing, everybody asking me every week, Coach, can I come to your meet? Yeah, come on. And
come on.
It turned from 7 teams to 12 pretty quick, and it was bringing girls teams too. And so we had about 40 lifters the week before, and we ended up with like 92 the week of the meeting. So
wow, so it's
too late then.
How many more meets do we have coming up?
We have 3 left. We got one this weekend. It was Sabine. We got one next weekend with White Oak, and we finish it off with Garrison on the 16th of February.
So I know we didn't get to talk with the young man a while ago about the state opportunities and going to the next level. Mm-hmm. How many do we have that looks like they could go to the next level?
We have about 7. Branson, he's third right now. Ty Gallo is another young cat who's doing a pretty good job. He's second. We have a young guy who started this year, but he's been powerlifting for like the last year at his gym. He works at Longview. And his name is Dave Roche, and he's phenomenal. I'm trying to talk him playing football too.
Right.
I'm strong arming, and he's not even sure how strong he is right now.
Right.
And so he's 4th or 5th, and we have a Big Graham. He's 10th or 9th, and we have Dane, Felipe, and one of our seniors, Jalen Britt, who's also around 9th or 10th as well. And he's trying to get into their weight class and trying to make the regional jump. Hopefully, go to state.
Well, good.
So,
Good. Good deal.
And I know we're running out of time, Coach, but I'd get in trouble if I didn't ask this on this is two things. Are you, and I think I know the answer, are you the kind of coach that gets fired up when you're in a meet and your people are lifting?
Yeah.
Or are you a quiet coach?
I'm far from quiet. On the football, my energy from the football field to the powerlifting meet is about the same. I'm a raw type of D-line coach. I try to motivate the kids the best way I can. I'm a hustler, trying to get everything done, and same with the powerlifting meet, to keep the kids involved, motivated, and try to do the best thing they can.
And last question for you, because I said, is what's it like coaching probably the most important unit on a football field, the defensive line, but waking up every Saturday and only reading about the quarterbacks and the running backs? Is that hard as a coach?
Yeah, because you see quarterbacks like Jason Mosley who run for 350 and throw for another 3 or 4, and then you want to worry about a quarterback the same district as you doing the same thing versus your D line. You get kind of antsy, kind of
Right.
weird. Yeah, so you're trying to make sure, hey, keep this guy in the pocket so he ain't running for 400 yards on throwing for another 500, things like that.
Coach, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you coming on. Fans at home, thank y'all. This has been Coach's Corner. Again, thank you to our sponsors, Roof Masters and Bubba's 33 in Longview. We'll see y'all next time.